Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a pick a card, and I felt really drawn to doing a pick a card reading to do with matters of the heart, and I felt really drawn to the fact that there may be some of you out there who are dealing with choices to be made on a partner. Okay, there may be two people in your life at the moment that you're undecided and your heart's in a little bit of a crisis as to who you're really drawn to mostly. So this is going to be the theme today then, my lovelies. So we have here 3 heart pendants. Okay, so what you need to do is I will allow you the time shortly to focus on one of those hearts that you feel drawn to, and then I'm going to be shuffling the cards and obviously reading for which heart you have been drawn to, and then we'll see what the messages say from the cards. Cards I'm going to be using today, I'm using a deck that I haven't used since I've been on YouTube, and it is by Kim Crans. You know, guys who are my subscribers, you know I absolutely love the animal spirit cards. But Kim Crans did a sort of normal themed tarot deck called the Wild Unknown Tarot. So I'll be interested to use those along with the animal spirit cards today. And I have got a couple of the Colette Baron reads, the Wisdom of the Oracle and the Wisdom of the Night, which I may throw in as we go along. So I'm just going to allow you now to concentrate and pick one of these hearts. Okay, my lovelies, I've got heart number 1 here already on the side. So if you have been drawn to heart number 1, then we will start shuffling the cards. Regards heart number 2 and number 3, then obviously I will drop the timestamps below, and then you can obviously look at those directly and go to the heart of your choice. So to start with, I'm going to start shuffling the 2 main key players where I feel you will be struggling with the 2 personalities at the moment, who are sort of have got pulling on your heartstrings, so to speak. So let's just get the first 2 cards for this reading. If you've picked the first heart, then I do feel that you are of a spiritual nature anyway. You tend to go with, you know, your gut feeling on things. So that's why I think that you may have been drawn to the purple heart, because I was just picking up on the personality traits really, why somebody from deck 1 would be drawn to the purple. So I do feel that whoever has been drawn to this is quite a spiritual person themselves. Okay, so 2 key players we've got here for you then. We have the otter and the bee. Okay, the otter being the alchemical sign of water, and the bee, an alchemical sign with the upward pointing triangle with a line through it, is of air. So you have 2 key people around you at the moment that you are attracted to. I'll take the otter first. This person, I feel, has a sensitive side to them. They are quite gentle around you. They treat you quite gentle, okay? They have been through and suffered some issues themselves. So in effect, they have still got some baggage, I want to say, that they carry around with them, okay, with the otter. The bee person is very work focused, very career focused. They have a large network of friends around them. Depending obviously on the 2 card elements here, the otter I feel is a bit more of a reserved character, sort of likes their quiet time. I would say their personality is they're very in tune with nature, okay? They don't mind being on their own as well. They quite enjoy their solitude, whereas the person, the bee, I feel more like a Gemini, Leo type of star sign, whereas the otter would be Pisces, Cancer type of energies with the otter. The B, obviously, I feel is a very, very social person. He or she could walk in a room and you know, everybody knows who they are. Very centre of stage, but as I say, I do feel that they are very, very career driven with this person here. So you're in a dilemma with your heartstrings at the moment. Obviously, there's you know, you've got elements on either side of this person who you like, okay, while you're attracted to them. So I'm just going to start to pull out some more cards here. And first of all, I'm going to concentrate on the otter. So let's just get a few cards out on the otter side. And we'll have a look what comes out. But I do feel they have been through quite a turbulent time themselves. Like I say, they've got baggage. These have got more baggage, I feel, than the bee spirit. Okay. So, but I feel like you're torn because, yeah, they're more like out there socially and got a lot of friends, and you know they're always out and about and doing a lot. And you're thinking, but, and then you look at the otter and think, yeah, they've got baggage, but that to you, I feel like you feel more drawn to the otter than you do the bee. I feel that I want to focus on this person more so than that person, because I just feel they'd be more dedicated to you than the bee. Okay, that's only my personal opinion. Obviously, it's down to you guys which person, you know, you feel more drawn to. But reading from you know, a spiritual reading here, I would say these would do you less wrong more so than these. These are more dependable. Okay, if they say they're going to meet you, they will meet you. These can change their plans at the drop of a hat. Okay, so that's what I'm feeling. But we'll have a look what the cards say anyway. And if this isn't on the romantic side, don't, you know, it could be two close friends who you trust in, okay, that you confide in as well. So, you know, even though I'm looking on this reading today, that I do feel that I'm doing this reading for people who are struggling to make the decision between two people on the romantic side of things. It could be on a friendship level as well, but let's just have a look what we've got then. Sorry guys for coughing, I've still got this cold I'm getting over. Okay, and we have the Six of Wands here. And it's interesting because the colouring here on the Six of Wands is matching in with the world, okay, on the background of the otter. Now, when I look at the world here, this is them thinking the absolute world of you. You've helped them transit from, you know, you've helped them with their problems, okay? And I do feel a transformation here. Yes, they have had a lot of issues going on, but it's saying here, you've been there as a listening ear to them, and they are transcending, they are transforming, okay? It's obviously they've still got a lot of emotional attachment, I feel, issues around them, but it's just saying they are freeing themselves up. So that's quite a nice card to come out on the otter side. Okay, so I'm just going to get a card now from the Colette Baron read. So yeah, I do feel that this person has had depressive times, but like I say, they absolutely think the world of you. Okay. In Otter's camp, guys. I'm in the Otter's camp here at the minute. So let's have a look what else we've got here. And it's saying here to be fair, okay? So I feel, as I say, this person is fair towards you. They are very getting their balance back, okay? They'll always be straight down the line with you, I feel. They'll always be honest in their opinion. I don't feel that the type of person who'd hide anything from you. So again, picking on a personality trait here with this person, they are fair. They are a fair-minded, straight down the line person. I feel they're quite knowledgeable as well, having the owl there seated on the top of that person's head there. Quite level-headed, I want to say, with the balance here, and I want to say they're level-headed. So you know where you are with this person, whether male or female. Okay, so I'll just get another card out of the Wisdom of the Night then. Just going to move Mr. or Mrs. B out the way for a second, and we'll have a look at what they've got to offer in a second. So we have, well, you couldn't make it up, could you? The Warrior. Okay, battle scars. Yeah, they've gone through a lot. They've dealt with a lot. Can we see the colour in here, guys? I love the way these cards just come out magically, really, with the colour elements. It's all just blending in. So the people who have chosen heart number 1, okay, the first key player that you are, I've got feelings for, is this otter person. I do feel that they could be a Pisces or Cancer, like a water sign, but it doesn't mean to say they are under that element, but they have got that sensitivity about them. They have been through a lot, okay, and you've been there to them as a listening ear, and you find them as a gentle, kind, okay, soul around you. They think the world of you as well, okay, whoever's picked the heart number 1 today. They are coming through at last, okay. They've still got some emotional attachment here. They've still got some sensitivity. They still have their dark times as well, okay, depressive times. They have inner struggles, okay. I do feel they have inner struggles, but they are level-headed and they are quite balanced, okay. So like, that's to say, like, to the outside world, even though they've got their inner struggles here, people look at them as a reliable person, okay. In the workplace, they're solid, they're quite knowledgeable. People turn to them and ask for help, and they'll be there. But it's just saying here, they hide a lot, okay? They hide a lot, and this person's got a lot more to offer you, okay? There's a lot that they've hidden, because they are this sensitive soul, but you know they've been through it, okay? And that is something that's an attractive element. Why that they, you know, you're drawn to that person. So that is Mr. or Mrs. Otter, okay. So I'm going to have a look at now Mr. or Mrs. B. So I'm just going to move those cards out the way. So we'll put Mr. or Mrs. B in the main frame now, and we'll start shuffling and have a look at what comes out for them. I'm just going to put these here. Keep Mr. Otter down there, or Mrs. Otter down there for a sec. Sorry, guys. So then, Mr. or Mrs. B, okay, I've got a good sense of humour, whoever this is. Like I say, they are a very, very work ethic type of person, very career minded, very focused, okay. Let's just get another card out for these. Like communication from you. They all, you know, you get a lot of communication from them. They're not the type of person who'd, you know, you'd send a message to them, they would reply more or less straight away. They wouldn't sort of keep you hanging sort of 2 or 3 hours for a reply. Pretty on the ball, I want to say. But like I say, they are very, very social, and they can sort of change plans with you at the drop of a hat, which can be a little bit annoying sometimes, okay, but it's just part of them having the air element. So we have the Ace of Pentacles coming out for these. So they are of material, you know, material that's sound wise, that, you know, they don't sort of want for anything as such. They are financially sound, I want to say, okay. And as I said before, they are quite career driven. They're always wanting to grow as a person, and you know, money is quite key and important to them. They like the nicer things in life, the finer things in life, I feel. Okay, so let's just get one of the Colette Baron Reid cards out now. So this person, you know, it can offer you stability financially, okay, because they are, you know, good with their money. They can, you know, they're a good organiser. So let's have a look. And they don't mind spending money on you either, which is a thing that you like. You know, they quite like to go out for meals with you. They'd buy you little gifts, surprise gifts, or perfume, or aftershave, or do you know what I mean? So they are quite, you know, they're not a skinflint where the money's concerned. They do like the finer qualities. And as I said, I felt like a Leo star sign here, or it could be even a Taurian as well. I did mention another star sign as well at the start, but don't be pulled into that. You know, it could be any star sign really, but I just feel what I'm feeling here as I look at the material things, because Taurians are quite, you know, they'd rather pay the extra and get quality than, you know, have a bargain and then have to replace it down the line. So they are quite savvy, okay, with their money and everything else. So let's get a card now from the Colette Baron read, and we have here time to go. Okay, so this card is just saying this is their energy. They're always on the go. They've always got something planned. They are quite social, as I said. When one door shuts on them, they're not one to sort of, you know, cry in their tea. They're you know, up, off again, then it's not for me. Very, very strong-willed. Very, very strong-willed character. So let's just get another card out. So yeah, but they are very, you know, they've got their future sort of mapped out, okay? They're always focused on going forward, and they're the type of person is, if, you know, if a relationship isn't going their way, it's like, okay, then, you know, it's time to go. I'll go on to the next door that's going to be open for me. Nothing phases them, really. So that is something that is attractive to you with them, okay? So, but I do feel, like I say, they can change plans at the drop of a hat, which annoy you sometimes. So we have fragment, okay, here. So with the fragment card, I always look at this as like an old soul, okay? I always look at the fragment card as being an old soul. So this again is just coming onto their personality. I feel that when you're around them, it could be that they are a little bit older than you as well. So, but I do feel the essence of this person is like they are very knowledgeable. They have got this old soul vibe about them. That makes you feel safe, I want to say, when you're with them. Okay, so you've got this safety kind of quality, you know, that you feel protected by this person when you're in their company, because they're such a social person as well. Then, you know, you like that aspect of it, okay? But sometimes they can be too social, and then you feel sort of isolated. That's another part of this card. Like, you feel fragmented because they sort of think, you know, they're off there with their friends and everything, and you're sort of sitting there sometimes thinking, hang on a minute, I feel a little bit fragmented here. I feel like left out the loop a little bit as well. So there's positives and negatives, more so with the B character, okay? But obviously your heartstrings are sort of in two camps, and that's why I've done this pick a card today, for you to sort of, for me to sort of highlight the elements here that I was picking up on these two people that may be key in your life at the moment. And obviously it's down to you who you feel, you know, you're going to be going more drawn towards. So it's just, I wanted to do this reading today to sort of put some little elements out there that could sort of help you decide and think, well, actually, yeah, I can see what she's saying about that person, and I can see what she's saying about that person. So I hope you can take some elements away from that first heart charm that you've picked, my lovelies. And I want to thank you for stepping by on my channel, and any likes, shares, subscribes. It does help my channel grow. So, you know, any thumbs up or even thumbs down, whatever, you know, personal preference, either way, I'm not offended. But I just give the messages how they come out, my lovelies. So I'll look forward to reading to you next time. Take care then. Bye. Hi my lovelies, and if you have gone for pendant number 2, okay, then obviously it's not an actual heart, this one. It's an actual sort of apple type of charm, but I've used it with the heart charms because I just felt obviously I needed to bring these charms in today. So if you have picked this second charm, okay, it's a bit like the Sleeping Beauty. I feel that some of you are dealing with a person who gives this fabulous sort of exterior to themselves, but underneath, I think once you get to the nitty gritty, I want to say they're a bad apple. Okay, now that's not going to resonate with all of you, but I just feel that we've got a good guy and a bad guy, or a good girl and a bad girl here, with the 2 key elements of the people that I'm going to sort of pull out of these cards in a moment. So as I said, this pick a card reading is for people I feel that I've got 2 key players in their life at the moment, and they're a bit undecided where their heart is truly drawn towards one to the other. So let's just have a look who we've got here. But I do feel, because of using this charm, I do feel there's somebody got some bad layers under their surface, okay? And I'll look at the 2 key players and I'll try and find out who I feel that may be. I'm not saying they're a bad person, I just feel that they could have had a history, okay? A little bit of an unsavoury history. That could have been done petty crime, or been involved in other things. Do you know what I mean? So struggles as well. They could have had like a bad past as such, you know, a difficult childhood. I'll say it's not like I'm solely sticking on the bad person vibe. They could have had a bad upbringing through no fault of their own, and that is what I'm trying to get through, or whoever's picked up charm number 2. So let's have a look then. But like I say, this element of them can be an attractive element as well, you know, that they have sort of been you know, had misdemeanors or criminal dealings or that kind of thing. So let's have a look then. Just because people get mixed up with the wrong people doesn't mean that person cannot change down the line either. So we have, it's weird that is, I'll tell you in a minute guys. We've got the hyena, okay, which is the alchemical sign of fire with the upward triangle, and we have the unicorn, which is the alchemical sign of the ether, the spiritual realms. So these are the 2 players, okay, key element people that's around you, where you feel drawn to on a romantic level at the moment. Now here's me saying, when I picked this charm out, not knowing, you know, knowing it wasn't an actual heart and it was this apple. The hyena, we've got the dark side and the light side of the moon. So there's a dark side to this character and a light side, okay? Now this could be, as I say, they could have had dealings in the past, been on the wrong path in life, got into petty crime and things like that, or mixed in with addictions on that score. And then we've got this unicorn here on the other sense that has an air of mystery about them, which draws you to them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with the cards on the hyena side and have a look at the personality traits and the feelings here that I pick up with the hyena that is around you at the moment. I'm just going to move Mr. or Mrs. Unicorn out the way for a second and we'll come back to them. So we'll start shuffling the Wild Unknown Tarot cards and just have a look what we get come out there. So this person you've got then, they do make you laugh though, okay? They do make you laugh, they're funny. And like I say, they're a bit rough and ready. They say it how it is, which you do like. But they do have mood swings. I feel this person has mood swings, which can get on your nerves a little bit because you don't know where you really are with them sometimes, okay? So that sort of aggravates you a little bit as well. But like I say, you obviously got an attraction to this person. And having the dark and the light side to them is one of those attractions, okay? They are very protective though. They will protect, they are very protective for you, okay? So if anybody upsets you, they'd be there sort of having a go back. So they are very good in defending you, I feel, which you do like. There's quality of that you do like about them. So let's have a look then. And we have, it's quite interesting, Father of Cups here, okay? Now, I use these cards from the Wild Unknown Tarot, even though they're based on the authentic tarot decks with the cups and the pentacles and everything. But I always use my own elements into these cards. I pull out different meanings. So the Father of the Cups here, again, it's showing this black and white side. It's weird how that's married in there with them, okay? But having the red, to me, is what jumps out on your side. You see them really as a bit of a red flag. As much as you are attracted to them, and as much as you like the person that they are and the history and the baggage that is attached to them, okay, there's always this dark side that I feel that you're unsure of. Like they've got a dark soul. I want to say they've got a dark soul as well. So there's that element there that sort of flags up a red flag to you, as much as you like to be in their company. There's a little bit of uncertainty around them, which sort of sways you from giving your heart to them in full. Excuse me, guys. So they stand out as well. They do stand out. They're known, I want to say. They're quite known. You know, they've got a nickname. I feel there's a nickname that this person goes by, and you know, they're the type of person who is known by a lot of people, whether for the wrong things or the right things. But they've got this, they have got this name, this nickname, I feel, with this person. Okay. So let's have a look what else we've got. Sorry guys for the coughing. Okay, and we've got poised. So here, sorry, I'm just gonna cough just for a sec. I do apologise. I've had a chest infection and it's really, this is the second week I've had it and it's been terrible. But I was so adamant that I wanted to just carry on with my pick a card reading today. So I do apologise. I'm so sorry. So, poised, okay? This is an element of them, okay, where they I feel this is the energy that how they treat you. This is how they look at you, okay? They have literally got you on a pedestal, my lovelies. Whoever's picked heart number 2 here. They might not show their full affections, okay? And you may feel this, you know, red flag around them, but they have your best interests at heart and they literally do have you on a pedestal. Okay, so let's just get another card out. Man, maybe it was a bad thing for me to do this reading with this cough, but we'll carry on. Sorry, guys. I need sympathy votes for this, so please hit the like button after and subscribe. No, I'm just saying, but it does give me some self-worth if people do subscribe to my channel, and it just helps me grow really, so, and keeps me doing what I'm doing. So let's just have a look what else we've got here then for this character. And we have a reminder. Okay, now I'm just going to get a clarification on that reminder card. I feel like I just want to pull out another card on this one. The don't forget card there, I feel, is what pulls them back to their past, okay? They don't forget where they've come from. They're very grounded to where they've come from. And as I said, I feel whoever this person is around you, there's a sad tinge here. Now, whether that's a bad childhood that they've had, okay? or whether they got involved with the wrong crowd when they were a teenager in younger years. But they never forget their grassroots, okay? That's the kind of person they are. But I do want to get another card out for these. I just feel like I want to get another card out for the hyena. So I'm not painting this person as a bad person at all. I just feel they're aware of their wrongdoings in their past, okay? They haven't forgotten their past. They literally have you on a pedestal. They love you to bits, okay? And but there's just this element of red flag for you. I feel like, you know, you're thinking, oh, they're this bad boy, bad girl type of scenario. Conclusion here, okay? There's a conclusion, and I do feel that this is a positive here, because they know they don't forget their past roots. They don't forget from what they've done, that their ill doings or anything else. But finally, because I feel of having you in their life, you've helped them close the chapter on that. And I feel like your words would have said, yeah, you can never forget the person that you were and the things that have happened and done, and you'll never forget that. But it's time to close the book on that. The chapter's ended on that, and then we can go forward, okay? Go forward. And this is what I feel, the energies that, how you are reacting around this person. So that is Mr. or Mrs. Hyena, my lovelies. So I'm going to move on to the mystical Mrs. or Mr. Unicorn, okay? And we'll just get a card out for them. I feel this person is, you're drawn to this person because they've got this, you feel like you've known them, okay? You just instantly click with this person. You're on the same wavelength as them, spiritually minded, okay? With the beliefs and beliefs that, sorry, the truths and beliefs that you have on the world and everything else. You have great conversation with this person, okay? You're on this same spiritual level with this person. They intrigue you, as I said. They are quite reserved, and they're not pushy. And the thing is, you're a bit unsure of the footing on this one, as in, could it manifest into a romantic partnership with them? At the moment, I feel that you're on a stalemate here on the two with Mr. Hyena or Mrs. Hyena and the unicorn. Okay, but we're just looking at the qualities that are around these people. So let's get another card out. And we have the Son of Pentacles, okay? And with these cards, guys, they are on the traditional tarot suite, but I always look at my cards and read into them a little bit different with messages. So I don't always go with the authentic meanings of the actual true essence of the tarot cards. So the Son of Pentacles here, to me, okay, is just, again, with their personality. They are a strong character, having the deer, like the stag here, okay. They have had some dark times themselves. I feel that they've had issues, but it's saying that they are coming out of that, okay. And you've been around them as a listening ear, so to speak. They've obviously confided in you with some of their past hurts, but they are a grounded person, okay? You know where you stand with them, and even though I do feel they're a little bit protected still, as in they haven't allowed their true essence of their heart to come out to you, then I just feel here, as I say, it's to do with the magical element of this person, having the new gold moon here, okay? Then it's a new cycle, a new phase. It's some key new emotions that they are not used to dealing with when they're in your company. So they're a little bit guarded, okay? They don't want to be sort of, like I say, I want to say they're a bit unsure of your true feelings towards them. So let's just get some clarification, because that's quite interesting. Whoever's picked heart number 2, well, the apple number 2 in this case, but so I feel they are a bit unsure, a bit guarded, because they don't want to get hurt by you, if that makes sense, okay? So they are a vulnerable soul, because a deer, well, a stag in this sense, but even so, a deer or a stag, they are a vulnerable creature, but very, very in tuned. So let's just get another card. All that glitters, okay? And it's to do with the mask here. As I said, I feel they're very protected in letting their guard down around you. You've got this great connection. There's an air of mystery. You know there's more to them that they hide, okay? But you feel that they are worth their weight in gold as a person, okay? And you feel like you want them in your life and to discover a little bit more about them. So let's just get another card out. So, tough decisions here with the hyena and the unicorn, that, you know, whoever you're going to be swayed to. I feel, you know, where you are with a hyena and that they've got you on a pedestal and they think the absolute world too for you, okay? But there's something about Mr. or Mrs. Unicorn that you want to get to know more. So I do feel you're not going to be committed to either at the minute, because you'll want to find out more about this person, that, you know, these people that are around you. But to me, I feel that this person is worth their weight in gold to you. I'm not swaying your decision, okay? But there's something about the element of this person here, okay, that's worth their weight in gold. So let's just get another card out. And we have obedience, okay? And again, can we see here what we've got going on? We've got the masks here, we've got the mask here. It's as though they are protecting their own vision of their perspective on you, really, okay? They absolutely love being around you, but they're really guarded. They're this vulnerable deer element here. So they're a bit guarded, okay, protective. We've got the antlers here. You know, don't get too close. Here, please don't get too close, okay? And it's like they're hiding their true feelings. But you know this. You do know this. I'm going to just get another card out just to get some more clarification on this one. So this is quite an interesting one on number 2. Whoever's picked number 2 here. Because they are both lovable characters in their own way, and I can see why you're attracted to both. You need to allow more time on this one, okay? You're a bit more fast forward on this one, okay? You've got more solid information and feelings on this side of the hyena fence. But this one, this magical unicorn, okay, a little bit more to be digging into on this one. But they are going to be worth their weight in gold. So persevere. I want to say persevere with that one. No place like home, okay? They feel they're at home with you. They feel safe with you, okay? This is how you make them feel. They feel at home with you. They feel at peace with you. But they're just a bit vulnerable and a bit scared that they are going to get hurt by you, okay? That's why, you know, that they don't want to remove the blindfold at this stage, because they have got this element of they don't want to be hurt by you, because they absolutely think the world of you, okay? They absolutely think the world of you. So, oh my goodness, my lovelies, whoever's picked this pendant number 2, okay? You've got these 2 key players in your life at the moment. And as I say, I think there's more. You've known this person a lot longer than you've known this one. And I'm not saying these are a bad person, okay? And you will always have an attachment with this person. But if it was me, okay? If it was me, then I would pursue the unicorn. I would get your saddle out, okay? Be in for the ride, because they are going to be worth their weight in gold eventually, okay? And I am not knocking Mr. or Mrs. Hyena, because you love them to bits for the person that they are and as honest as they are. But just to be mindful here, the dark soul, okay? Underlying dark soul, and no matter how they've got you on this pedestal, okay, and how much they want to close the book on their old life, I just feel there's an emotional tie there that could pull them back. So if I was going to say who to concentrate on at the moment, I would go in the unicorns side, okay? But I'm not influencing. It's down to you at the end of the day where your heart lies. So my lovelies, I hope you can take something off that pick a card reading today. I just felt again really drawn to do this. I don't normally do pick a cards, but I have had a calling to sort of do them lately. So I hope you can take something from it. And if you are new to my channel, then any likes, shares, subscribes, especially to help my channel grow and keep me doing what I'm doing, basically, and giving me some self-worth back. So I'll look forward to reading to you again next time, my lovelies, and take care of yourself. Bye then. Hi guys, so those who have gone for this lovely heart pendant, okay, and it's obviously got crystals within inside that heart, I've just noticed, to be fair. So if you've been drawn to this one, then let's have a look at the two key players of where you've got your heart drawn to at the moment, okay. So it's been quite interesting doing this little reading today, because I don't normally do pick a card, but like I said, I'm on my previous heart number 2, which wasn't a heart, by the way, it was actually an apple, to be fair, but yeah, I just felt really drawn to be doing this today, so I'll just go with my gut feelings. So I just hope there's some messages that can come out of it and can help guide some of you out there. So let's have a look at the two main key people that are pulling on your heartstrings at the moment and see what kind of personality and traits there is around these people at the moment. So let's get into it. I'm going to take that one and that one. So we have the alchemical sign of air with the bat, and we have the starfish, the alchemical sign of water. So we have these two key players that are around you in a romantic sense at the moment, where you feel you're quite unsure, you know, which one you feel more attraction to than the other. I'm going to start with Mr. or Mrs. Bat, okay, and I'll come back to the lovely Mr. or Mrs. Starfish in a moment. So I'm just going to shuffle another card for the personality trait with the bat. So this bat that is around you, okay, at the moment, I do feel that they have been through quite a lot. They have got quite a lot of baggage as well. The bat has, okay, and I do feel they've been through some depressive times, okay, which sort of flags alarm bells to you a little bit. I mean, we've all got a history, we've all got a past, okay. They think the world of you, having the world in behind them here. You shed light onto their world, because like I say, I do feel they aren't a confident type of person, and you've sort of given their confidence back to them a little bit, okay, and they absolutely think the world of you, and you light up their world when you're within their company, okay. So let's have another card. They are a very, very good listener as well, the batties, to you. You know that they are reliable as well, I feel. So you like that quality of them. And we have the Three of Cups here, okay? So with the Three of Cups element as well, they like creature comforts. They're a homely person. As much as they do like to go out and enjoy themselves, they always like to bring them back to the quieter elements, I feel. I think this person is more in connection with nature. They enjoy animals. They're more of a quiet, natured type of person, okay? And they've got a lovely, warm persona about them as well, which is what one of the key attractions that you like about them. They emanate this warmth aura, okay? and they make you feel warm within their company. You feel safe in their company, okay? So let's just get another card out. But I do feel, like I said at the start, they've got a past to them, and they may have already been in a relationship, because it's like threes a crowd here, with the Three of Cups and the three birds on the branch itself. I do feel that they've still got a connection or a tie which puts you off a little bit with a past relationship, whether they've got a child. They could have a child with somebody else, okay? And that is what keeps the home tie with this person as well. So there is that other element that could be a factor to some of you out there. So we have go the distance here. So that's a nice positive card here. So they, as I said at the start, they absolutely think the world of you, okay? Yes, they may have a child, or they may have this connection link where they have this connection to the home front from the past. But they are there to go the distance with you, okay? And having the cheetah here, the normal saying is a cheetah never changes his spots, or a leopard never changes spots even. The spots are flying off this cheetah because they feel liberated from how you have helped them and supported them and listened to their trials and tribulations, okay? And this can go the distance with this person if you want it to. But it's just to know that you will always have this tie, because I feel there's a child. I want to say a child more so. This person has got a child from a previous relationship, okay? But just because they've got these connections doesn't mean that they can't go the distance with you. So that's interesting. Let's just get another card out then. Try not to talk too much, guys, because I'll end up coughing. And so if you think I'm quiet in between the shuffling, that's why, because normally I'm yab, yab, yab. But let's have a look then. Oh, wow. And we've got the meditation card here. But this to me is always I always look at this as a reunion. You know, it's united, okay? Your connection, you've got the connection here. You feel this, as I said, it's this warmth and safety feeling that you feel when you're around them. Here, okay, with the water, yeah, there's a lot of water under the bridge, you know, that they've gone through. But literally, this is a union, and I feel like a soulmate connection here that some of you will feel. So this is summing up then this one person that I feel that's in your life at the moment, where you do feel that, you know, that it's either a twin flame or a soulmate connection, okay? And it can go the distance, even if it's not on a romantic, you know, on a romantic level. There is a connection here, and this connection, you will stay tied to this, whoever this Mr. or Mrs. Bat is, okay? They are going to be there in your circle for a long time, as in go the distance. So that's a special relationship here with that element of it. So let's just move them out the frame for a second, and we'll look at the starfish. We'll bring them into play now and see who this other person is that you're attracted to. So let's just get a card out for the lovely Mr. or Mrs. Starfish then. Okay. So these are, I would say, a very, very deep personality trait. A bit like a Scorpio vibe, okay? Scorpio or Virgo even. Doesn't mean to say it can be one of those star signs, but this is the kind of personality element I feel with them. They hide a lot. There's a mystery about them, okay? They like to keep themselves guarded. They will they get hurt quite easily, you know, like if somebody says some nasty, like, negative words to them, they'd literally take that personally. It could be that you've said something to them in the past, and then you've had the silent treatment of them, and then it makes you think, you know, that it's just the way they deal with things. They're a very, very deep, sensitive soul. So let's have a look what else we've got. And I feel like I want to say Scorpio as well for some of you, because of life and death, rejuvenation. A starfish can lose a leg, okay, can lose 2 legs, and it will grow them back, okay. So they are always resilient. They're very, very resilient. This person is, and will always like a survivor. I want to say they're a survivor. Okay, so let's have a look what other cards we've got coming out for this one. Okay, and we've got the star. How weird, bizarre. The starfish and the star. Okay, so these know how to light up your world. Okay, they literally do light up your world, and this is one of the key personality things and the love of the person, of why you're attracted to them. Let's just get another card out then. So yeah, they are a really, really nice person to be around. They can light up a room when they walk in, and that's another attractive feature of this person, of why, you know, you've got feelings and excuse me, that emotional heartstring pull on them. Okay, what attracts you to them. So let's have a look what else we've got. And you might even say that phrase to them. You're a star, you are. Okay, you're a star. I feel like I want to say that to some of you. That's how you address them sometimes, which is a bit bizarre, but I need to put that in. Milk and honey, okay? They are providers. They are stable people. These starfish, whoever's around you, you know where you stand with them. They, materialistically, they're not short, okay? Financially, they're sound. They know how to manage their monies and everything else. They like the finer things in life as well, okay, with the milk and honey. They know how to spoil you, I want to say, as well. And again, it's like the rainbow is emanating from that star. I want to sort of put that like that, so you can just see that how they literally, their aura just, you know, just swallows up people, okay? They're just a really homely, welcoming type of soul. A very, very nice person, okay, this connection. And I can see why you're attracted. So they're also knowledgeable as well, with the elephant figure here in that mix. The High Priestess of Air energy, okay? Again, can you see the illumination in these cards? When you're around this person, you feel lit up, you feel alive, you enjoy their energies. They make you feel, they just feel like, I just want to keep saying light up all the time. They're just literally, they make you beam, make your face literally beam with a massive smile. And even if you're feeling down, they know how to make you smile, okay? So I'm just going to pick another card out for this one. So this is a hard one, really, because you've got the bat element around you, okay, where I feel that's the baggage and the link with a child from a past relationship. But you are so soulmates there, okay? There's a reason why your paths was crossed with that person, and that link will never be broken, whatever. And they would respect you, okay, even if you did get involved with this other person that I feel you're quite drawn to. And it's just, I think it's a message here for the people who've picked number 3. It's like, I feel like this is why I've had to do this today. To say, like, these love you to bits, to think the world of you, and the friendship connection, soulmate connection, twin flame connection will always be. And they are quite happy, okay, for you to be happy with somebody else. And I think this somebody else is the Mr. and Mrs. Starfish, which is interesting. So it's like giving you the confidence here to say, you know, don't feel guilty because, you know, you feel drawn more to this person. just know that that connection is never going to be broken, because it's a special, special soulmate connection there. So that is quite lovely, actually, whoever's picked number 3. Okay. And we have Imagine. And I always look at this card as though you're having your heartstrings emotionally pulled here, okay? And it's as though it's if I want to put these cards now underneath there, okay? If I can just get these in, because it's as though, actually I want to do it the other way around, sorry. It's as though that string is attached to the bat, okay? And that is literally pulling on your heartstrings here, because you are really, really drawn, and I feel like you want to pursue this starfish element of this person in the metaphorical sense. And it's like thinking, how can I let go? How can I emotionally let go of my Mr. and Mrs. Bat? Because I absolutely love them to bits. And it's saying here, you haven't got to let go. You haven't got to let go. There's an emotional bond here, and it's to say that string will always be attached to this person, okay? And they will respect that you know, you've got to follow your heart. So that's a lovely, lovely reading there for whoever's picked number 3. And I hope you can take some elements away from this pick a card reading today. Like I say, I don't tend to do pick a cards, but I've been somebody's been knocking on my spiritual door saying, you've got to do these messages. So I hope you can get some message and clarification from this pick a card reading today, my lovelies. And if you are new to my channel, then any likes, comments, shares, subscribes helps me continue to do what I'm doing and help my little collective family grow. So till next time then, my lovelies, take care of yourself. Bye then.